Holy mommy! Holy, we're about to get so active on these patch notes. Let me tell you. Brother, what is this? They got a Drongo Chimera now? Grim with some horns? Pretty devious, honestly. I thought this was her fucking haircut, bro. I thought she had an emo haircut. Something about this Twin Blast skin just looks weird. Some brand new Never Surrender, stand in fight, and out of mana. Brother, if somebody's saying Never Surrender, like, you're getting reported, brother. Inter-tier divisional games, we already knew that. Adjusted VP updates for Platinum and Diamond, so players can move through these ranks quicker if they're not yet at their correct rank. I don't like that, I'm going to be honest. That means it's going to be easier to get to Paragon. I don't like that, personally. I wish they added an extra division as well, but they didn't. VP updates to Paragon rank, so winning and losing grants the same VP for all Paragon rank players. Holy, that's a good one, finally. There's a recap blog. Oh, this is from the, what's it called? We already know this is the developer stream stuff. The teleports spawn at 10 minutes. Here's consent them for short. Teleports. Cooldown for each player. I wish it shed the amount of the actual cooldown for it. Oh, it does here. Okay. 2.5 second charge up time. 4 second travel time. 3 minute cooldown per hero. Displayed on the minimap and in the player buff bar. How is that displayed on the minimap? Oh, I guess for like the player using it, I guess. I'm not sure what this means. Maybe like on the left side, it'll tell you if you like look at your abilities. Rip ads. It's okay. You're not missing much. It's just teleporter stuff. Come immune to damage in CC. If an enemy's on top of it, it pauses the charge, so you can't teleport with somebody standing on top of you. Or Prime Pit's getting changed. Finally, they removed the ledge, thank God, and they changed this wall. Cool. I wonder if you can stand on top of it or if it's just there to throw abilities. Player penalized. Cool. Improved detection for AFKing. What's the timer on this? 3 minutes. Holy, they're 1v1ing. Why is that not in the game? When will the Unbroken Will hate end? What do you mean? AFK for too long in the first 5 minutes, the match will now automatically cancel and the offending player will be punished. Well, don't go AFK. No rewards or penalties when a game is cancelled in this way. Unfortunate. New feedback notification off the back player reports. Holy, I get to know when people get banned. Menu improvements. Oh, they changed the main menu back. This is like the old main menu. This is like the old menu, if you've seen the old menu. This is like the old menu, though. This is much more like their old, like, UE4 menu. Current one is so bland. I agree, it's very hard to see stuff. Although, it's kind of hard to see. They need to change the yellow text, in my opinion. The yellow highlight now is out of place. I feel like it's kind of hard to see. Better, but still, I can see that being hard to see. Like this, I feel like this is kind of hard to see, personally. Like, you can't even see the platinum number there. I would recommend they change the numbers. Or put, like, a little, like, gray background on those. But better. Improvement. Not the ugly blue ether. True. Match history! Holy! That's huge. Can you click on the games, though, and see other people's builds and stuff? You're carrying which items you used as well as the end of match information you might want to look back on. Can you see enemy builds, though? You can't see enemy builds. Allow me to see enemy builds, bro, please. I just want to see enemy builds. That's it. That would be really nice. Being able to see enemy builds would be nice. The fact that you can see aftermatch, though, stats is good, but let me see enemy builds, please. The fact that you can't see enemy builds in aftermatch stats is criminal, by the way. But positive, very positive. Relevant mechanics. Holy! You get replays from the match history. Additional tabs for friend replays to search for a specific replay. Okay. Learn tab and tutorial videos. Holy! Now the teammates can stop being like, well, can you add better learn mechanics? And they'll learn that this is irrelevant because nobody actually uses this, I promise you. There's a 1.0 patch. Holy! Rank leaderboards. Holy! That's me number 1, by the way, in case you didn't know that. That's me. That's my Smurf. Top 500 players below their platform. It shows your rank at the bottom. It shows your profile icon and border. Nice. So it's like a little bit more of a reason to have an icon. This feature will be unavailable on the platform in 1.3. We're currently aiming. I meant PlayStation. PlayStation doesn't have it. PlayStation doesn't have it. Idiots. Idiots. Fucking bots. Everybody laugh at PlayStation players. Fucking bozos. L PlayStation bozos, dude. Common PlayStation L, dude. And people were like, Xbox is worse. You fucking thought, bro. At least they got a leaderboard. You fucking bots. Get cooked, bozos. I fucking hate PlayStation. Holy shit. You could purchase characters or skins in draft. This is good. This is always something that should have been in the game. Oh, you can get heroes as well. That's also good. I wonder if you can use Amber, though. It should say how much Amber and stuff you have so that you can know. The audio when you find a match, I'm going to not play that. That's very loud. I'm not going to play that on stream. It's coming in 1.3. Yeah, but that means we get it in 1.2. Y'all get it in 1.3. Fucking bozos. Us Giga Chad PC and Xbox players get it immediately. You guys get fucked. Projectile changes. I can't even see the difference on this, honestly. I can't see the difference. I hope it makes it better, though. Buff transfers, we already know about this. It only wait. Okay, it only transfers for 45 seconds. But I think that's 45 seconds no matter what time you kill them at, which is kind of lame. I wish it was just like the duration of the time that they were active. Any spoilers? Not a ton yet. New match found audio is a jump scare. It's very loud. I don't need the leaderboard to tell me I'm shit. Yeah, but you could be less shit than you think, maybe. Mini Orb and Orb Prime, you back in half the time when you have it. River buffs, we already know that. They enhance. Additional hero voice lines. We'll see those. Tower Danger visual effects. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. I hope I can turn that off. I really hope I can turn that off. If I'm sitting in a team fight trying to hit somebody, bro, and I just got this red fucking hue in my face, I'm going to lose my mind. Please allow me to turn that off. That's very distracting. It's an option you can enable. Okay, thank God, because that would be so distracting. Thank God it's an option. You'll feel it. It's as close to hit scan as you can probably get without being hit scan. So is it hit scan or not hit scan? I'm confused. Hero freedom. Hopefully this isn't for a while. Hopefully this is just for like the winter event or something. Because this will probably get boring after a while for most people. But will be fun occasionally. I've been seeing a lot of people go Prophecy on Zinx. What do you think about that? In support, not very good. But it can be good. Not hit scan, but it's hit scan. Excuse me? When is the low health red border going to be an option to disable? Yeah, mother, sure. How about that? Promised improvements are here for the PlayStation 5 users. Trophies, 120 FPS mode. Keyboard support. Holy gritty, you're so back! You're basically playing the fucking PC now. Added up new level up rewards, level 20, already level 20 or higher will be retroactively adding those. Smokey, can you guys do like double XP weekends or something for people? Or like double Amber weekends so people can buy more characters? That'd be PogChamp. Since you're in here. I'm telling you. I know you guys can do it. You should. You should do it like once a month or something, or once every like 3 weeks. No, like I don't even need it. It's for other people. Like you guys struggle to keep new players. That gets new players to play the game more. I'm telling you. It's a freebie, and I'm just giving it to you. To lose all your VP learning to play MNK. I mean, you can just play standard. Starts December 3rd. So it's not with it's not with the patch. It's 3 weeks after the patch. Is that right? This is the patch after the next patch, correct? Why do devs hate loot boxes? Players hate loot boxes. In certain games, like if you have loot boxes, there's like certain restrictions in like the EU and stuff like that. Okay, so this is like a different date. Okay. This is the next patch. This is the anniversary patch, right? Like this is the 2-year anniversary patch. What gets players to play more? Like having like a double XP weekend or something, so that they can play more during that weekend to then unlock more characters, because they would get more like Amber, for example, or they could hit level 20 faster so that they could play ranked, things like that. It's small, but it makes people want to play more, or at least some people. Maybe not everybody, obviously. Blueberry count the skin. Okay. Well, they already gave this away. Sag. Available until the 10th of December. Okay, is the patch on the 3rd or the 10th? I'm confused. This implies that the next patch is on the 10th, but the winter event implies that the patch is on the 3rd, so I'm confused. Reusing the same Twitch drop is criminal. I would probably agree, not even because I really care that they're reusing the same one, but because this patch is so good, I feel like you would want the most eyes on the game, and in order to get the most eyes, you would not reuse the same skin. In my opinion. Patch is next Tuesday, and the winter event starts on December 3rd. Okay, so what's the patch after the one on Tuesday? Is it on the 10th? Because the drops end usually with a patch. That's why I was curious. Drops are not related to the patch. Brother, how are you going to say drops are not related to the patch? Patches literally go, like drops are literally active during the patch cycle. What are you talking about? Okay, so the event starts before the next patch. That's basically what I was curious about. Had a meeting, what did you miss? Not much. We haven't gotten into the gameplay at all. Really. God. They should give us ugly Twin Blast Wasteland skin. They should give you this. How about that? No freebies around here. We already went over this. Is just a recap. Certain abilities also had these are listed in the hero section below. Honestly, this is going to be a long patch notes. River buffs, 21 minutes. We already know this. I'm not going to go over all this. If you want to, just pause it. Basically, stuff is stronger at 21 minutes. Okay. There you go. This is actually important, though. You get 80 gold instead of 30. That's a lot. You get some health regen, too, when you finish them, which is good. Cool. Red buff. Squishier. And it transfers upon death. Okay. Blue buff, same thing. Global gold for Fangtooth decreased. Mini orb global gold decreased. These make them less appealing to trade. You get empowered recall with mini, we already know that. Or prime, less XP, which is interesting, because I don't think XP matters that much late game. Recall faster, sure. Okay, Decker, balance changes, less regen. Damage decreased on the 1. Power scaling increased. Overall nerf, I would say. Fang Mao, we're buffing Fang Mao for some reason. We're buffing his 2 early game. I don't think that matters that much, but it does make his jungle clear way better. Pretty OP, honestly. Twitch drops is so helpful for viewership, just saying. We could spin up Twitch drops at any time, wouldn't worry. 1 second is kind of nuts. No, I agree, Neff. This is like, when you think of this in terms of a percentage, this is a lot. Like 1 second off 8 seconds is like a 13% decrease in cooldown level 1. That's actually like significant. Like that's very significant for jungle. Less in solo, but oh fuck, I clicked on Gideon. Less in solo, but more in jungle. That's like very significant. Mana decreased on Gideon 1. Holy! They buffed the scaling. Oh, it's a Gideon patch, boys. We're so back. And this is the PCC patch. Left, we're so in there. Actually, this is terrible news for me, because this means I'll never get to play Gideon. Fuck! They buffed his scaling. Holy shit. And they buffed his damage. Holy shit. I'm going to be honest, he didn't need any of this. It's a Gideon meta. I'm going to hate playing against Gideon every game. He actually didn't need like any of this. I'm going to be honest. He was so good. You told me he was bad. He's not bad, though. I was about to get people to start banning that shit. Howie still grenades buffed. Sure. Ult damage buffed. Oh my god. Cringe. I hate playing against Howie's. Projectile speed increased on her 3 by 45%, so it's a little bit slower than an auto attack still. Bellica. Oh my god, it's a fucking Bellica patch, dude. Holy shit. 5.5-second right click. Are you kidding me? What is Ray doing over there, bro? What is fucking Shin playing PCC, bro? He's got to buff his characters? Like, what is this shit? You know, gets interrupted 75% of the time. If you're dog shit, it does. You're welcome. What is this, bro? Why? This is criminal, bro. This is a huge buff. This is an insane buff. I hate that shit. I hate that buff. I hate that buff. I really do. I can't say I don't. I hate that buff. I hate that shit. Narbash healed decreased pretty significantly, actually. Richter cooldown on his passive increased. That's good. Nerfs his solo lane. Makes him less oppressive in the lane. This is actually a huge nerf to jungle, too. Because you can't regen it in between camps now. Projectile speed increased 2.5% on Earth 3. Or 2.5 times. That's a big increase. Probably a lot easier to hit. Steel, a lot less health. More health regen. Shield does less damage. Now commits its cooldown at the end of the ability. So you can't get it canceled. I kind of dislike that. I feel like you should get rewarded for canceling it. Personal opinion. Skill issue if they get canceled out of it. Not my problem. Getting Bellica back. Yeah, we don't want Bellica back, brother. It's a boring mid laner to play against. It's an unfun mid laner to play against because you just lose. It's not fun. Gideon, PogChamp. Didn't need to be buffed, though. Oh, yeah, my projectile. Shut the fuck up, Neft. We hate ADCs in this house. What is this Twin Blast? His one gets increased by 50%. Cringe, bro. Nerfed his damage, though. No more Twin Blast merchants. Alt nerfed. This is like 40 damage. It's like not that much. Vision radius on Wraith wards increased. Why, though? Wait, is this like you can see it or the amount of vision that it actually gives you? Like, this is how far away somebody else has to be in order to see it, or is this how far away the ward will see you from? I'm not really sure. I assume this is how far away the ward sees. Yeah. And not a big fan of that. Neutralizer, what is it? Basic. Goes down in scaling. Right click goes down in scaling. Probably needed. Characters OP. Sinks. Are we out of the balance changes already? I feel like we missed some here. Dot damage decreased. Oh, cooldown increased. Hold on, I feel like we missed some heroes there, but that's alright. Razorback nerfed. Time Flux, you get 15% mana. Sure. Don't think that makes a big difference. Ashbringer attack speed increased. Nobody cares. Multi-shot projectile speed increased by approximately 3 times. I mean, that's just in line with basic attacks. Solaris decreased by 100 gold. Extra 5 haste. That's actually pretty... 5 haste is a lot. Especially on like an ADC. I wonder if that'll make a difference at all. Spectre ability haste reduced. Slow reduced. Cooldown or cost increase, thank God. Did I just see Muriel offlane here? Ain't no way Mercy's getting a shout out in patch notes, brother. Ain't no way we're shouting out Mercy, bro. Fuck Mercy. Omnivamp on Nightfall increased. Still has no cooldown, so it's still sus. Mutilator has cooldowns, just makes it better, sadly. Started nerfing Razorback, they should have buffed Sapphires and War Boots. I kind of agree with that, Jarman. Painweaver 3% movement speed base. Still has no cooldown. Again, it's pretty hard to go a non-cooldown item second on an assassin. It really is. It's a good buff, but it's so hard to go a non-cooldown item second. Perforator, you get extra pen, slightly less base pen, or physical pen, flat. It is a nerf in some aspects. It's a nerf to Fang Mao, kind of, because you don't get benefits from the scaling as much, but at least it has 30% pen now, so that's good. Better against tanks. Worse against squishies. Berserker's Axe, more movement speed, nobody cares. Shit item. Physical power and bones are reduced. I don't know why. Literally, like, 2 characters in the game use this. Kind of mid. I would have at least increased the health so you get, like, more value. Like, I would put the health back to 600 at least. So you get more value out of the passive. The Disparity concentrating melee items such as Fire Blossom leaves many healers unable to adequately keep pace in fighter versus tank matchups. Yeah, maybe just nerf Fire Blossom. That's a good start. Maybe make Fire Blossom just like an HP item instead of like a defense item, and then it probably wouldn't be as bad. This is good though. I like Mutilator being buffed, honestly. Salvation getting 50 less HP. I mean, I don't know anybody that's even really building this. Noxia, extra magic power only, mid buffs. Cringe. Also in a Bellica Gideon meta, who uses this item the most. Cringe. Extra base damage on Oathkeeper, also a Bellica item, believe it or not. Oak Crown is less gold. Why though? Carrie lost the image for this one. She should have asked me, bro. I got the image. Wait, why did they just get it from the wiki? Salvation is still in the game. Yeah, I don't know anybody that built Salvation. No, why are they nerfing Overseer, man? For heroes such as Countess, it's not even that good on Countess. Bro, cringe. Still really good, but cringe. This just basically means you can't build it third anymore. You basically have to build it like fifth, which is where I think you should have built it anyways. Single target mages that benefit more from its full value. I actually think this is irrelevant. The lifesteal is irrelevant. The passive lifesteal not getting hit by the 33% reduction on AoE abilities is actually the reason this item is good. They increase Soul Bearer only. Wait. Oh, this is Soul Binder. They used the wrong item. I was so confused. It's like Soul Bearer has 75 power since when? I was so confused. This is Soul Binder. This makes it way better, actually. This is a way better item now. Because that means you only need 20 stacks to compete with most items as opposed to 25. That's a very big buff. Weirdly enough. Good thing Bellica can't use it, thank God. Spirit of Emir, lower pen, lower power, 175 HP. Nobody cares, irrelevant item. Time Warp, lower cost, that's a lot better. Wraith Leggings buffed, I mean, sure. That's an Argus buff right there. Elefrost, lower damage, base damage. Flux, lower HP, more armor. This is a buff, weirdly enough. Frostguard, less or more magical armor. They're buffing Frostguard, cool. Already a good item. Raiment nerfed again. Nobody cares. Still only good in support. Stonewall, less HP, more prots. This is also a buff. Tainted Bastion, less HP, more regen. Pretty sure this is a nerf. Unbroken Will, no HP, more armor, lower cost. I'm pretty sure this is a buff overall. Because the problem with Unbroken isn't that you need HP. The problem with Unbroken is that you need magical armor, but it gives no cooldown. So, like, you need the armor to compete with Crystalline. So, like, this is a lot better, actually, I think. On paper. Brawl, we don't care about river buffs on Brawl. Nobody gives a fuck. Brown buff transfers, purple buff transfer, sure. Nobody cares. These are all bug fixes. That's a lot. I'm surprised some characters didn't get hit, though. I'm going to be honest. Like, who am I surprised didn't get hit? Kind of surprised Grim didn't get hit a little bit. A little surprising. Kind of surprised Severog didn't get hit at all. Those are the main ones, I think. Oh, the Fae. I'm surprised the Fae didn't get nerfed, bro. No bug fixes. I'm not reading all that, bro. The Bellica buff, Resident Sleeper. Bro, you're telling me Survivor, man. You're telling me. Very unnecessary and massive for no reason. You know why they buff Bellica, bro? It's because people can't play Bellica for some reason, which is crazy. Why buff mages? Because they buff the ADC attacks. Like, they buff the attack speed on... well, not attack speed, sorry. The speed of a projectiles on ADCs, which is a direct buff to ADCs, because it makes it so that ADCs do more damage. So if you don't buff mages, they're worse. But they only buff the mages that are, like, quote-unquote underperforming, which are more like the burst mages, which is like Howie, Gideon, Bellica. Orgus indirect buffed by items. But I don't know why they didn't nerf the Fae, and Gideon was actually fine. I don't think he actually needed buffs. Bellica, a slight buff, maybe, but I don't think she even needed a buff. But the fact that they buffed the right-click, base damage, scaling when it's upgraded, and the fucking cooldown is insane. And then they also lowered the cooldown on the one. That's, like, insane. Not everyone can press their buttons, that's why Bellica gets buffed. I mean, if you look at win percentages, like, Bellica has a low win percentage, even in mid lane. But, like, she had a low win percentage even when she was the best character in the game. Like, even when she was the best mid, she still had a low win percentage. That's why they never nerfed her for a long-ass time. Until I complained about it for months. But, like, in comp play, she was literally the best character in the game, and you would first pick it every game. Belica has skill shots. I mean, so does a lot of characters. But like little Timmy's can't play her. But I like that Yin one can latch on a terrain and not just enemies and elites. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't look at Yin at all because I just didn't care. Like, let me look at ranked win rates here real quick. What is Belica's win rate in ranked and mid? Of the mages, she has the lowest win rate in mid of all of the mages. The only mid laners that are worse are Howitzer, Wraith, and Skylar, I guess, if you count that. But like, they'll nerf Wraith there for some reason. You know what I mean? Why? Because he's strong. This is Platinum, actually. In Platinum. Can I just put this at all ranks? Yeah, of all ranks, she has the lowest win rate outside of Wraith in terms of mid laners. And then in support, she also has a low win rate, if I'm not mistaken. Like a really low win rate. In comparison. Yeah, she has like the lowest win rate in support other than Muriel. And then like non-support characters. Yeah, criminal that they buffer though. Criminal that they buffer, in my opinion.